My brother, Tarek Mehanna, like myself, he was born here in the States. We grew up here. We were born in Virginia, raised in Boston for the most part. Graduated from pharmacy school, both of us, around two years ago. And Tarek always had a passion for helping people. And in particular, even before he was taken, Muslim political prisoners really kind of occupied the core of that passion. And I think that a lot of what's happened to him is because, certain agencies in society would like for those cases to be swept under the carpet, and not looked at too closely. And my brother was very vocal about making sure that cases, for example, like Akis Leagues, were not swept under the carpet. In 2008, after some extended period of harassment, the FBI told my brother, they basically told him, we want you to be on our side because, we know that the community knows you quite well and you're trusted and, the community, you're in good standing with the Muslim community. So, we kind of want you to side with us in the event that we were to accuse somebody of something that they didn't do. And naturally, my brother, he has strong principles, and he refused. And he repeatedly refused, despite pressures by my parents to tell him to succumb. But he continued to refuse, and the FBI told him, well, if you don't help us, then we're going to make your life a living hell. According to my brother, that's verbatim, that's what they said. And he continued to refuse, and I remember those days, how intensely my father tried to tell him, you don't have to help them, but at least, don't resist so much. But, in the end, they charged him with a bogus, false statement to an FBI agent charge in 2008. From 2008 to 2009, nothing really changed because there was no false statement. It was a bogus charge. In 2009, when they saw that nothing was happening and they were blowing all this money, basically, then the FBI they reissued a motion basically that allowed them to receive another warrant for my brother's arrest, even though he hadn't done anything. He hadn't done anything new between 2008 to 2009. Clearly he hadn't done anything before 2008 because, his case was going absolutely nowhere. But the FBI, I guess, gets bitter when they refuse to cooperate with them. And my brother's he's been in isolated confinement since October of 2009. So that's, over a year at this point. And we're hoping to see some changes coming up soon. We have a legal team that's pretty aggressive, and we're going to fight this as aggressively as we possibly can. Alhamdulillah for everything that Allah gives us. Alhamdulillah for the fact that my brother is being very, very patient. It's astonishing how strong he is. He's an inspiration to my family. And alhamdulillah to our helpers, his defense group. But we have Layla Murad over there in the third row over here. Thank God for these people. I think something that's gone unmentioned that we really need to be aggressive about and that we can't overturn this without is getting the support of our communities behind us. Yes. Unless we can get, at the very least, our Muslim communities behind us, we're going to have a very uphill fight. So that's something that I haven't really seen addressed here. And unless we are aggressive with doing that, a lot of things will be very difficult for us. This isn't the first time this has happened in U.S. history. If you look at the Japanese during World War II, they got it pretty bad. Sometimes I ask myself whether the same thing is going to happen to the Muslimin. Because the Japanese, for those of you who don't know, they were forcefully moved into prison camps in Utah and places like that, all the ones on the West Coast. Who knows if it'll get to that point with the Muslimin or not. Personally, I know my family and I are very disappointed in this country. It's not like we didn't realize these things happened before, but after this, I think my family's quite eager to leave this country. But at the same time, I think that it would be a disservice to the people who haven't, been able to save their loved ones from the system. I think that if we really want to make a change, then we need to aggressively push for our Muslim communities to get behind us. And if we can do that, then we'll start seeing some things getting better.